Afternoon everyone. This is how to do your tow bar electrics on a Lexus 2003 to 2009. It's an RX400. Hope you can hear me alright. It's the first time I've videoed on the GoPro rather than the phone. So to get started, there's lots of videos, but I've also done one of taking out all the trays inside, taking off the bumper so you can get your tow bar fitted. But if we look at the instructions, hopefully that will focus okay. So I bought a relay box off of eBay for £20. This is so it doesn't fry your electrics inside. So this is the picture of it. This here is your tow bar electrics coming into your car, and then your colours that you can see, and you just follow the numbers from the trailer electrics into the relay box: yellow, blue, green, brown, red, black, yellow, etc. Numbers 1 to 6, or numbers 1 to 7, sorry. And we'll do exactly the same coming out, which is same again, but this time where they come out you've got your cables already coming out of the relay box, but coloured exactly the same. Now what I've done is just here inside the boot liner on the left hand side is you've got a little grommet which you can see coming through the whole boot. I've just made a little hole in that grommet. I've brought the big black cable, which is the trailer electrics, and I've also bought a red and black up, which comes from my battery. I haven't used the black, that's just a spare, but I've used the red, which is got a fuse up near the battery, or it will have by the time I'm finished. Starting to rain, lovely. Water in my boot. Anyway, from there, this is the relay box. So we've got our black cable, it comes in and it goes into the relay box. Now what I was saying earlier from the picture was, if you follow the numbers 1 down to 7, yellow being in 1, etc, etc, as per the paperwork. Coming out of the other side, you can see I've got my battery supply going in the left hand side of the screw there. You can't see it because I've tightened it down, and then all the colours come out. Now from the light on the left hand side of the Lexus, there is a little flap here, two little pins, poppers, whatever you want to call them, pop it into place. You can pop them out if you need to, but hopefully you won't have to because the video will explain itself. Now going down to my wiring itself, if you follow, you'll see there's a big wire harness, plastic, this sort of stuff going around your cables. Some of that you can remove, so you can see the cables in a minute. So this bit here come from these wires here. Those wires actually go to your right hand side light, so your driver's side light, your offside, and that cable there runs round. It runs, as you can see, it's grounded here, it runs here all the way through to the other right side. So you haven't got to take the right side plastic panel out, and you haven't got to take the right side flap out. You can leave them in because everything is done off the left hand side. So from there, coming out of the bypass relay box, you will find, going up to your left side light, 4 cables go up to the left side light. Lexus have made it quite easy actually. The yellow from the bypass kit goes to your yellow, which is your indicator. Your blue is your brake light, which is the red, and then your black goes to this one here. I'm slightly colourblind, but it's pinkish to me. There's a white and black in that in the full set of wires as well, where you uncover. That's not used. You do not use that one. So then that's all you've got is 3 cables there. I haven't wired up my fog light and I haven't done my reverse because I'm not really bothered about them. But if you ask me, then I can tell you which cables they are afterwards. So now going to your right side indicator, your driver's side indicator is a green. So if you strip all them cables back, there's quite a few cables in this one. I won't explain all the colours, but basically your green from your bypass kit goes to your green cable in your Lexus lights, and exactly the same, the tail light on the driver's side can go to that colour there. It's like another pinky colour, and that is your brown on that side. So other than that, I think that should be around about it. If you've got any problems, give me a shout in the comments and I'll come back to you. It's fairly simple to work out. The ground basically is the white where it comes out of the bypass kit. All I've done is, when you get all your plastics in your boot apart, you'll see there's a little bolt down here. All I've done is put a proper clip on and then bolted it together. Now you will have to cut your original cables in your Lexus, strip them and then tie them all back together, and then I just used a set of crimpers and some red ones of red crimps. Should be absolutely fine. As I say, any problems, give us a shout. I'm happy to answer your questions. So leaving off from the white cable, I can't remember whether I explained it being white, but the white cable is the ground and it's there. Right, nextly, to run your power to the bypass kit for the towbar electrics, you will need one of these. It's just a blade fuse, and basically I'm just going to wire it straight from the battery. Now, this being a right hand drive car made in England or wherever it comes from, blah blah blah, not really care of the actual techniques of the car, but yeah, anyway, so basically my blade fuse is gonna have a 10 amp fuse in it. It's gonna run straight from the positive on the battery. So all you do is you just put a little cover off. Now my car has got the covers, as you can see I've already stripped them out. There's literally a popper hole here at the front, another one here, one here and one here and one at the back. Now the power cable itself, all I've done is I've tie wrapped it there, as you can see, around whatever cabling that is, behind my brake fluid box, and then basically it carries on all the way through to the back. I've made it go around the rear of the basically wherever all your brake pipes go to. Can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, it's completely slipped my mind at the minute. So then it goes down from there, it goes over the top of my heat shield, missing the steering rack because the steering column bar comes all the way down, so be careful it doesn't hit that and then fray the cables. But it's up to you whether you want to try and get the cable inside the car and run it inside, or whether you want it run it out. But I've just literally tie wrapped it to all the brake pipes going all the way through, right to the rear brakes, missing the handbrake cable because obviously that's a moving part. So from there, once it's run all the way under the car and to the back, as I showed you before, it comes up through that grommet there, and from underneath, basically I've already fit my tow bar, as you can see. I've got my new bits and pieces there, but this this casing here does disappear. You can unbolt that by many 10 or 12 mil bolts, and basically up in that hole, you can leave it there, is where the cable goes up through. So yeah, good luck.